Welcome to the Tea and the Take. I am Gabriella Wisdom, your host, and this is Camille Marquez, actress, PA, incredible person, to be honest. I have had the pleasure of actually acting across from her in a feature film that we have coming out at some point in our lives.
Who knows when?
Who knows when, but we are really excited. It's called Strangers Among Us, correct?
Yes.
They changed the name.
He did a few times. I heard Intruders and then I was like Strangers. I don't know what it is. I know that on IMDb I'm attached to something that says Among.
Right here, we're going to have the poster with the correct name. Yeah, right there. But it was an incredible project to do.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite moment from it?
I really loved meeting you because I felt like we clicked instantly.
We did.
And it was like nice to have some camaraderie there because when I signed on to it, I was not SAG. And obviously when we shot it, it was like way later.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it was just like fun to like do the scenes that I had read so much about. But
I will say we have very different acting styles in the sense of like doing the work.
right.
I came to set being like, I'm going to improv this. She came to set being like, this is my character. I know where she grew up. And I was like, damn. I've always remembered that. I mean, like, I've taken so many notes. You were so well prepared. And I was basically like, did we get it? Can I just do like whatever I want now?
Well, to be fair, you don't give yourself enough credit. That is very much, I feel like, plays into who Ziva is as a person, her spontaneity.
Yeah.
And I think that every acting process that I have, and I'm sure you have as well, is like different on every show or like short or whatever you do. So I feel like for the character, it made sense because you were keeping her light and spontaneous and almost like, you never know what's going to come out of that girl's mouth.
That is true. And that was very much who I was on set. And I improv that entire movie. I don't know if they're going to use the improvs, but basically after every single take, I'd be like, can I improv this now?
Yeah.
And the director was so kind. He let me.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun doing it. I don't know if they'll use those or not, but those are my favorite movies to work on.
Yeah.
I will deliver the lines the way you want, say the thing you want, but let me like have some fun after if we have time.
Yes. I love when like a director's like, okay, now this one's for you. And I'm like, great. I'm going to do something that's so crazy.
Yes. Yes. It's just, it feels like acting in those moments. If you can, you're going to need to put the script together. It needs to make sense. But if you throw in a few of those genuine moments where you surprise your co-star and they have that genuine reaction that you cannot rehearse, it makes a movie.
It does.
I have a movie called Wilting Rose, and there's this guy in it, and we were having a hard time with his reaction. And so I told the director, I was like, don't be scared. And I screamed beforehand like a crazy person.
Yeah.
And he just like, I think I scared him a little bit. His reaction was like one of the funniest parts of the movie.
Yeah.
And I like in that moment, I was like, yeah, that guy thinks I'm crazy now. He thinks I'm insane, but it made the movie so good.
I feel like sometimes though you need that to like kind of just like get out of, especially when you've been doing it like a few takes and you're like caught in just the familiarity of it, like breaking out of that. There's a scene, I don't know if we've ever talked about this in our movie, where my boyfriend in it is like, he is told to improv something from Dean and he like gets very intense. I'm obviously not going to say what the moment is.
Yeah.
But it was something that we didn't talk about. We didn't rehearse. We'd shot it like several times and it like very much caught me off guard and almost made me cry. But it was like interesting, just like the way that it shook up and like kind of changed the tune of like the scene completely. It was like a whole different scene after that.
Yeah. I'm excited. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, we have not. Have you seen a trailer? Have you seen the movie?
I haven't seen a trailer. I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen the trailer. I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen anything. We have no idea what we're talking about.
No,
we only know
it's such a trust fall.
It's a trust fall.
Yeah.
One of my favorite days of shooting was actually the first day when I shot with you, which is funny because we.
Yeah.
Can we beep that out? We're gonna cut that part out. Sorry. But we
Spoiler alert.
See, I am not media trained at all. Yeah, so we had a scene where I get to just be like really unhinged. And that was the moment that I was like, I love this movie.
Yeah.
I got to be so crazy in this movie and like really like just, I feel like I really have expressed myself recently through fashion, but that movie kind of kickstarted it for me because I got to have so much fun in that space with being the looks are crazy.
Right.
I was in the makeup chair for 5 to 9 hours per look. And then I'd be on set shooting for 45 minutes and then back in the makeup chair for another 5 hours. No, I was like in the makeup chair a total of like 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
It was like 5 hours per look.
It would be like me sitting in a corner somewhere, like preparing and waiting for Gabby to show up.
At one point I fell asleep. They had me like lay on a beanbag and I would just fell asleep and they were just like doing a crazy look on my face. And I got to wear wigs. I got to be crazy. It was an incredible experience.
Yeah, it really was. There was so much like liberty there. Like he really like let us do whatever we wanted.
Yeah, I can't thank Dean enough for that. Like having that freedom to be like, hey, whatever you want. Like this is your character. That was my favorite part of making this movie. Yeah. As well as shooting with you.
I agree.
But like I felt so scared to shoot with you sometimes.
Why?
I just felt like you were so much better than me.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh my gosh, like what are my lines? And I felt like for me, I didn't care about anyone else. I felt bad letting you down. I was like, I have to know the lines for her because she knew her lines. Like you could be like, oh, it's line 5. This girl had it. Me, I'm just like, just tell me what it is. And I was just like I can't let her down.
I'm gonna say this. No, you didn't. You never let me down because it was always like, it might not have been the same line, but it was the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, in just
I had the gist.
a Ziva way of saying it.
Yeah. I had the gist. I was just method, okay?
Yeah. When you know your character that well.
Literally. That's who she was. But you've gone on to do some really big things, if you're allowed to talk about it.
Like the PA side of things?
The PA side of things, but I think you've had a few lines in some pretty big things as well, if you're allowed to talk about it.
No, yes. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been really lucky and blessed to, PA on like projects that are like.
I do want to stop you.
Yes, please.
You say lucky, but you are working so hard. I don't know if luck has anything to do with it. Every time I text you, every time I see you're doing something, you're working on a film. Yeah. So I don't know if luck has anything to do with it. It's the hustle and you are doing it to the highest level. So,
thank you.
And
That's
continue.
So sweet. That's so nice.
I mean, it's the truth.
Thank you. Well, after that, so to go to what you're asking, I worked on a Russo Brother movie.
Yes.
Called The Gray Man. And I was just PAing and I really loved the ADs and I was like busting my ass just because I like really respected the ADs there and I loved all the PAs and I was like, this is like a group of people that's unlike any other. And so I kind of just like did that and I was a floater position. So I found myself in a position to help the directors a lot. And through that, just kind of got to know them better and not to be like praising them, but the Russo brothers are kind of the best guys I've ever met in my life. I mean, the way that they're like, one of the first things they ever said to me was like, we love to help people out. And I can't tell you how much that meant to me in that moment because it was such like a pivotal time in my life where I was like not really believing in myself. And then to have like directors on that scale or like my first AD, Chris, just be like, I believe in you and I think you can do this. I was like, these guys believe in me. Who am I not to believe in myself? And then they upgraded me and gave me my first role in like a bigger project, which it was a tiny role, but it meant so much to me. I literally like
careers are made crying on those tiny roles.
No, it's true. It's true. And it really like it legitimized me in ways that I like cannot thank them for enough. And then I did another movie with them called The Electric State and they did it again twice in the same movie. And I was just like, they're the best. And I'm so grateful to have met them. And I have nothing but amazing things to say about them because not every director is like that.
I've never met them, but I love when actions meet words. And when they say like, hey, we love to help people, but they don't just say it and they show it.
Yes.
I think that's missing a little bit in today's society.
I agree.
When there is a group of people around you that is working hard at a level that like you can't just find anywhere. You want to keep those people close, but you also want to give them opportunities that they might not have without whatever it is that they're working on.
Right.
And rewarding that kind of like come to work every day with a great attitude, which I'm sure you do. I'm just always like, whenever you were on set, you were always just like on it. I even had a really bad day on set, which is probably like my most embarrassing day to ever be on a set. And you were just so poised and so, what's the word? I can't even, just so professional.
Thank you.
I was having a mini crash out that day.
I remember that day, but it wasn't in like a, oh God, I remember. No.
It was, it's for me, it's they're at the acting world and dating people within the acting world is really difficult. For me, any kind of sexual, even kissing means so much to me that it's hard to release that with a partner.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why I should never date actors. But date me.
Because of that, I decided not dating actors.
And because of that.
No, I think it's hard though to come to work and separate your personal life sometimes. I think it's hard to be like leaving this at the door, you know? I mean,
when you work
it's
with
a craft,
them,
but also like
when
it's reality.
When you're working with them and doing it to that level, yes.
Course.
It's easier when you're like escaping. You're like, I'm going to leave that here because I'm not dealing with it. But when you're working with your partner, you're just like, cool, this is now the work as well.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy every time I see that you post something or I check in on you, because I like to keep up with you. First of all, selfie queen over here. Every selfie, I'm like, how does she do that? Like, I'm like, I can do that. I take a selfie, I'm like, delete.
No, stop. Stop.
No, it's true. It's
stunning.
true. And I'm always like, you do not have a twin sister.
I know.
You do not.
I do.
You do have a twin sister.
I do have a twin sister.
Okay, because I thought you've always told me she's just your sister. And I'm like, you guys are identical.
No, and she's going to be so mad if she watches this because she's always like, you don't tell anybody about me. She like came and day played on my movie right now. And they're like, Camille, you have a twin? And she's like, Camille, what the hell?
I know that your sister exists. Mm-hmm. I was not aware that she was your twin, but I assumed because you guys are identical.
Right.
And every time I cannot tell you guys apart.
I know.
Like maybe if I saw you together, because I've never seen you in a room together.
Right.
But yeah, I'm sure that's confusing for people that don't know. They're like, Camille. And you're like,
well, she also does this really bad thing. And she's going to know exactly what I'm talking about, where people will go up to her and they'll be like, Camille, it's so nice to see you. And she won't say anything. She'll be like, how have you been? And I'm like, you can't do that.
That's
dude.
what I would do.
No, I'm like, it might be like, she's like, well, it's too much work to like tell 10 people in a row, like, hey, I'm not Camille. But I'm like, but you don't come with the same energy. Like when I know people, I'm like, oh my God, hi. And she's like,
she's like, you're like, what if I don't like them?
No, well, yeah, but it's also like, she doesn't come with like the same joy. Yeah. Like because she doesn't know them. And I'm like, people are going to think I'm the biggest bitch. If you don't start telling people.
I never thought of that. What if it's someone that you have some other relationship with, whether that's like, maybe you guys just had a fight and it's like the energy's a little different. And they're like, oh, she's cool. Right. Like she's not mad at me anymore. And you're like, no, I'm still mad. Right. Or whatever it may be.
Well, that did literally happen with one of our PA friends. She came up to my sister and she was like, oh my God, it's so nice to see you out. My sister was like, right. And
me too.
I'm like, dude. And then she like,
we don't talk to her.
No, she's a friend. But then she came up to my other friend and was like, is Camille like mad at me? And I'm like,
I see.
My dumb sister who I love, but she does that.
That's
like,
adorable.
I don't do that though.
Does she also PA?
She does.
Oh, so I'm sure that's super confusing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we're both on set and like you'll ask one of us for one thing and it's like the same voice. Like you have to meet her because you'll be like, oh, I'm thrown off.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. Have you guys like ever traded places in a hilarious way?
We have never done it like legitimately. In elementary school, we swapped.
Okay.
And our teacher was like, switch back. I know who you guys are. And we're like, oh, so we never really did it again. Gotcha. Also, like there's no like skill that she brings that I don't have. Like we're both terrible at math and science and good at English. So it's like, it's not like she could take a math test for me. Like we both suck at the same things. I
just feel like I work with a set of twins and they also look identical except one has longer hair.
Right.
And I'm always just like, I would be making you pick up the shifts I don't want and like picking up your, like I would be using this to the extent that I could possibly use this.
Yeah.
And I'm always like baffled by like twins are like, no, we haven't. And I'm like, oh, I would take full advantage. I'd be like, I have a job and I don't want to go to it and you don't work there, but I want you to cover my shift.
I don't feel like working today.
That would be, to me, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I work at, I have a couple jobs right now, but if I like worked at my steakhouse and I had a twin and I was like, I don't want to do this shift, you go do it. And she's never done it before. I think that'd be hilarious.
Honestly, it would
might get us fired or me.
Yeah. I was like, with the job that I do though,
you can't.
She'd
That's
probably
different.
Get me fired.
This is a low stakes. Like I don't care what happens.
Steakhouse.
Accidental pun, or was it? Low stakes, but good stakes. Okay. Yeah, Dad. My dad's gonna be proud of that one. But yeah, it's not something you do whenever you're like, this is a movie set where I'm putting my best foot forward. Not at all. This is a survival job and I'm going to have fun today.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah. You have, how many sisters do you have?
I have just the twin and then a 22-year-old brother.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, he's about to be 22. Sorry, Noah.
Nice.
21, about to be 22.
And do you and your sister live together?
Yes, we do.
That's the best. I used to live with my sisters and there's nothing in this world like a sister. Nothing. No friend, no parent, no boyfriend, no girlfriend. there is nothing in this world like a sister.
No, that's like so unfiltered and like you can really say anything and always like a sound mind and like an ear to listen to.
And just like the same, everyone is traumatized by their parents and their upbringing in some way. And having that person, it's like I don't have to explain it.
Right.
I'm just
they
like,
lived it.
Yeah. Or it's like maybe like, for example, if anyone ever's like, shh, my dad did that a lot growing up, and it like tweaks us all out because we were like conditioned to be like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So like if we hear that, we're just like traumatized. No one's gonna get that besides my sisters.
Right.
And like we hear that and we're just like, oh, did you? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, it's just that bond of like knowing.
Yeah.
You know?
You've seen each other through like everything.
I can't even imagine how much deeper that is with a twin too.
Oh, it's like, I mean, people are always like, oh, can you like read each other's thoughts? And I'm like, no, but like, yes, like anything she's thinking, I can take one look at her and be like, oh, I know what you're thinking. Or like, she can give me one look and I'm like, oh, she is like uncomfortable or she's upset or she's happy or like she's nervous. Yeah. And like, we even have like the same dreams sometimes, which is really weird. Like, I'll be like, I had a dream about vampires. And she's like, no, I had a dream about vampires. It's weird, but it's such a beautiful bond. It really is.
I'm jealous, but also I know a little bit what that bond is like because my sisters, but I've always wanted a twin. Yeah. Always.
Free self-tape reader.
Oh my God. I didn't even think of that. Yes. And she's an actor too. Wow. You guys are a power duo, but like the best kind. Cause you're like, it's built in. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, have you watched Big Brother?
So I was caught up for a while. It's like me and my family's favorite show. We've been watching it since I was literally little. And I've been so busy working that I'm like very behind right now. Like I heard there was like a showmance. Yes, exactly. You know who won? I heard there was like a showmance that like broke up like a relationship. Like I'm like, what? And I don't know who it is. I just know like loosely.
Oh,
so I'm like,
you don't know?
No,
you're behind.
I'm behind.
Then we can't talk about this because I will not spoil.
A little.
No, I will not spoil it for you because that's all I want to talk about. You just hit on everything I want to talk about. You have to go watch it because.
Wait, can you tell me who the relationship's between?
Yeah, Morgan and Vince.
What?
Yeah. There's okay. So
how does that? Wait.
Yeah. We're all confused.
Okay, I have to watch that because I don't understand how that transpired.
It's over and they're out of the house and paparazzi followed him to his girlfriend and his girlfriend and him like reunited. But like his girlfriend like broke up with him publicly on social media in the middle of the season.
Right, I heard that. I was like, it was like this big thing and I was like,
yeah.
For who?
Morgan. There was a lot. They were sleeping in the same bed. She's gorgeous. Yeah. They were sleeping in the same bed. There was some hand kisses. There was there was a talk about options that definitely seemed like he was confessing his feelings for her and seeing if she had feelings for him.
Right.
There was a lot of things that I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows what, the relationship or the conversation between him and his girlfriend is, right, to be extremely fair.
Yeah.
But it was
like how long they've been dating.
7 years.
Oh, I would be I feel so bad for her.
I've had a bad summer. I can't imagine that summer of watching because like you cannot have communication and it's just live every day.
Yeah.
And you're just watching
like 24-hour live streams.
Yeah. You're watching the person you love, like tell this person like you're going to be in my life forever, like kissing her hand, cuddling in bed with her every night. Oh. And then wait,
like cuddling like butt to front or like just like really close?
They slept like toe to head, but like there was a lot. So they weren't like cuddling.
Like yin and yang.
They weren't like cuddling in the bed, but there was a lot of arm touching and arm like this when they were in bed. No, and a lot of bedroom talk.
No.
And there's a lot of long hugs, like 5-minute long hugs throughout the day.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. And
I mean, do what makes you happy, girl, but no.
Zingbot came in there and accused them of having a relationship and called them out. Like it was
iconic.
It was iconic. But for the viewers, one of the best seasons for that reason, for the fact that it's actually real, very sad and devastating, I'm sure, for the people involved.
Well, yeah. And also like your family watching and just being like, no,
I will say,
on live TV.
I will say like watching that and being I'm never going to be on the side of anyone who I feel like is cheating makes the winner so much more sweet because you think that they're going. I'm just saying.
Wait, okay.
It's good. It's good. It makes the win. It makes the win good.
Okay, good.
But I do feel like I feel like no, I'm not gonna ruin it for you. I'm not. How about movies you've seen? Have you seen Caught Stealing?
Okay, I have not seen Caught Stealing.
A crime.
I know.
A crime.
I know. Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz.
So these are my thoughts on the movie. with all the trauma that I've gone through this summer, I feel like I've become asexual. When I watched this movie, I realized that my sexuality has returned. Thank you, Austin Butler.
Thank you, Austin Butler.
Yeah.
And Zoe Kravitz.
She wasn't in the movie for me. I didn't see her.
Really?
No, I saw myself. I was like, I am her.
I was playing the lead.
Yeah, I was playing the lead of that movie, and I was like, I'm coming back to watch it again.
Wait, I need to see it because obviously he's insanely attractive.
It's a good movie. I've never really had a thing for him until this movie.
Really? Did you see Elvis?
I did, and I didn't. I liked him as Elvis. I liked him as Elvis. I didn't like him.
Zoe 101?
No. Like I had So like whenever I was like, when he first started acting, I had a huge crush on him, like in Hannah Montana, because I was that age. Right. And obviously I grow out of that. And I didn't really see it anymore for myself. And I just found it a little cringy after the Elvis thing that he kept the Elvis voice. That to me was cringy.
Yeah, he's like in interviews, like making love eyes at the girl.
Yeah, and to that I was like, no. And I let that kind of like be like, I'm okay.
So you say that, but if you were interviewing him and he's looking at you,
we're not
with
talking about if I was interviewing him. Okay, we know that would be the case.
And you would be like, "What's the question?"
Everyone's beautiful, so like I try not to look at that, but I'm just saying he really beefed up for this movie.
Oh yes,
he has become the ideal.
Do you like a beefier man?
I like everything that he was doing in that movie is exactly what I like. That's like, take notes. That's what I like.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. It's like I don't like bodybuilders, but I like that.
Yeah.
Study it. That's, hit me up. Austin. I hear he's dating Emma.
Radikowski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devastating.
She's beautiful.
I heard he was single and I was like, there's hope. It's never zero.
No,
I live in Los Angeles.
Zero.
And then I heard that and I was like,
does he live here though?
He comes here.
Yeah.
It's Los Angeles.
That's true.
He's a movie star.
That's true.
It's never.
But you said you didn't want to date actors.
There's exceptions to that rule.
Okay, fair.
I'm not gonna go out and date like another actor like that, but like
it's only gonna get harder.
It will, but I'm saying like if it was someone like that, I know you're gonna hurt me. I don't care. I'm signing up for it. We're doing it for the lore at that point.
Okay, that's honestly very fair.
Would you date an actor?
I would.
Would you date an actor that nobody knows that you have to worry about?
Oh, like nobody knows that we're dating secretly?
No. Like like somebody who is like the situation I was in. I feel
like somebody who's up and coming?
Hopefully not. Sorry. Hopefully not. I don't want to have to see that face again. But
I would. I mean, yeah. Because I feel like I'm in that position right now in my career that it's like I love to like lift you up and like see us both flourish together. But like
that was definitely the mindset I was in. And I kind of put my career on the back burner to make his career more possible because it felt like he had a better shot than I did. And I think that was something that like I don't think he meant to make me feel that way, but it was definitely reinforced every day kind of that like he was going to be somebody and I wasn't. So I should help him and do everything I can to make his career happen and not worry about my own.
But I don't think you can never like, and I know you know this now, but you can never say like, you never know.
You never know.
You book one job and it changes everything.
And it does. And a lot of that was also like my mindset too, because I'm seeing him like book all these roles and get these like for me, I am a brunette girl in Los Angeles. The girls that look like me, the girls that are going out for my roles is an ocean. For him, he has a very particular look that makes he's in a pond. So he's getting brought in for really big things and I am auditioning for things that I'm like, this doesn't make my heart happy. Yeah. And it just made me, it definitely wasn't something that he was like, your career's not happening. It was just the daily grind of it. Like that. It felt like that for me. And I think like that showed me that like, I probably need to like work on my career and myself and like, which I have been, but like my self-esteem as an actress. And I think it makes it harder. There was like a weird jealousy coming from me that I did not like.
Interesting, yeah.
Of like, he's kind of getting the opportunities that I've always dreamed of. Right. And it made me really sad that I was that person, you know? Right. Does that make sense?
No, I feel like that's very self-reflective.
I'm like so happy. Like, and I'm never like mad that he got something, but I'm always like, when am I going to get that audition too?
Yeah, I think that's very human though. Like it's something that you really care about and it's like your dream and your goal and you're actively pursuing that. Like if you're living with somebody and you care about them and you're watching them get all these opportunities, you're going to feel that way. It's human. you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with feeling that way so long as you weren't like you're like, oh my God, I don't want to hear about this anymore.
Oh my God, no.
And I know exactly.
And that's something we always talked about. It was like, I'm really sad for me, but I'm over the moon for you.
Yeah.
But I think that showed me that I probably shouldn't date an actor versus everything else that happened. But I probably shouldn't date somebody like that unless I fix that part of me, because it's not fair to anyone. And I try really hard to be a safe space for anyone and everyone who wants to like be like, I booked this, because I don't feel like that about my friends. It was just like, in the relationship I was in, I would get like an audition for a good project like once every 6 months.
Yeah.
And he was getting them like every week. And so as somebody who's also doing it, it's like, I just want the opportunities too.
Yeah.
And it was really hard for me. And it's come to my attention that a lot of that is because of me and because I didn't put myself out there the way that he was. He was doing a great job of putting himself out there. And I think that's like something I've taken away from it is I'm my biggest hater.
Yeah, of course.
And like,
we all are.
Yeah, my biggest critic.
No one's going to pick you apart like you will.
Exactly.
You know?
And I think since all of that, I've really been like, you know what? I'm embracing all my flaws and everything that makes me like the things that I think are my weaknesses are the things that are actually my strengths.
I agree with that. I think also the things that you might think are your weaknesses are things that you can use in your craft.
Exactly.
You know, because somebody who is like, I'm perfect, I walk on sunshine is never going to be able to play a role and really truly understand it if someone is human.
My dream
like
role
any role
is like the broken. I feel like I can play that so well. It is the sad. It is the angry. I dream of any role.
Yeah.
Make that very clear. But my heart feels happier when I think of a role that is extremely challenging with emotion in either direction. I played a lot of like the wife and the girlfriend that's just like, I'm so happy and my hair is perfect right now. I want to get messy. I want to get dirty. Cover me in blood. Make me scream. Give me a knife. Give me a gun. Give me some stunts. I'm in it. Like that's what I dream of.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the same. Like I was getting like cheerleader roles.
Well, I mean,
which, yes, and I'm very grateful for.
Yes.
But like, I do think I'm attracted to like the grittier, like dirtier, more like just like human roles of like people that are fucked up, like we all are, and who aren't perfect, who make mistakes, and like you try to do right by people and then you screw it up. Like that's what's interesting to me because I feel like that's where the meat is because it's like relatable, you know?
Absolutely.
I don't think I can relate to things that are like too one-sided in either direction.
No. I mean, life is so complex. And I think the reason I've always wanted to act is because of my childhood. I was always told to act a certain way and especially not show certain emotions. It was like not done. And with acting, it's such a freedom of like be who you are and show us the extreme emotion. Like we want to see you cry. We want to see you lose it. And it was almost like a therapy to like go into a room and being like, I'm going to scare you. And I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah.
It's freeing. It is very healing. I will say that. I feel like I've like ripped open things that I was like, oh, I've moved on from that. Yeah. And then I'm like, oof, I need to go to therapy after this.
This is like the unhealthy part of me. There are certain things I don't want to work on so that I have that wound to like rip open.
That's actually so funny.
It's kind of toxic. It's a little toxic, but like there's like, I'm like, I kind of like that this hurts me to this extent because I know that like maybe that's like not part of acting because you want to work through it. But I'm like, I can rely on that as my backup. If I can't get there in another way, this will get me there.
I think it'll always get you there though.
It will.
I worry about your heart more than anything and your mental health.
Oh, no. We work on those things. Good. But there's like certain things I'm like, I don't have to heal this cut all the way.
Yeah. Or like, you just remember it.
Yeah, I just remember it. And I'm like, it's okay to feel like it's like giving myself permission in that moment to be like, you can fall apart about it right now, but just know that this is like a past hurt. But there's like certain things in my life that I've like really healed from, which is so great. But I've tried to use it. I'm like, that doesn't work anymore. And I'm like, and that's amazing. It's amazing that I'm that healed. But at the same time, I'm like, damn it. And now I need something else.
I'm such a music person.
Me too.
Like, I mean, I don't know if you remember like on set, I would be like headphones, like sometimes sitting at a table by myself, but like that really helps me. I like,
me too.
Just like certain songs are just like, it's there. And I don't know why.
In my, in one of my films I did, I had like a long crying scene and they're filming it in the passenger seat of me driving. And then the other side is me listening to a song that hurts me.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
And I have a playlist on my phone called something like Cry Something.
Mm-hmm.
And I purposely do not listen to any of those songs unless I'm on set.
Right.
Because I don't want to feel that deep of sadness. And I don't want those songs to stop working.
Okay, wait. What's like your number one song that like you're like, I need to cry today?
It's a Blake Shelton song. And I will put it up here. But it's like, he's basically singing, I forget what it's called. Oh, no, I don't. I Found Someone by Blake Shelton. And it reminds me of a relationship that I really treasured and I still really value for what it was.
Right.
And it's kind of like in the song, he's telling somebody that meant a lot to him that he found somebody else, but she'll never, but that person, her place is still there, but he has to move on to something new because that's just life.
Yeah.
And every time I hear it, I'm just like, and that's how I feel because we both went our separate ways in life and we needed to, but I value that person so much and what that relationship meant for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a song, I never listen to it unless I'm on set and then I'm like, waterworks, baby.
Yeah.
Because I want it to work.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
That's so...
It's a good wound.
Is it like a full country?
It's a full country. It's a full country. Sorry,
music.
yeah.
No, I actually... Okay, so I was a country music hater for a very long time. Hater.
The Oklahoma in me is not happy.
I know, sorry, San Diego girl. And then my mom and my sister like recently are obsessed with country music and I was like, fine, after like hours of being forced to listen to it. And I'm coming around. There's some really good songs out there.
The 90s country is amazing. There's some really, like, people love to hate country. There are some really good country songs. There are a lot of reasons to hate it. I understand that. There are songs that I'm like, why? You just made it. You just did the song that everyone's like, and that's why I don't like country music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, those songs are there. They're there everywhere though, to be fair.
No, agree.
But there's some I love story songs. I love Jesus Take the Wheel by Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
It's sentimental to me, but
I like the one that's like, country girl, shake it for me.
That's
girl.
what I'm talking about. That's a problem. That's a problem song. But I do like it.
I love it.
I do like that. Boots. Luke Bryan.
So good.
I do like that one, but sometimes I'm just like, okay, that one's fine. But then there's other songs where I'm like, why are we talking about the girl in her short shorts?
Yeah.
And whatever. It's kind of like a consistent thing. But my country music was my first love musically.
Mm-hmm.
I very much broadened my horizons and I love pretty much everything. I listen to a wide variety.
Me too. Like even opera.
Yeah.
I'm like anything.
So I've never been into musicals and Wicked changed me.
Yep.
And I started listening to Hamilton recently and I had one of the singular best moments of my life recently. I'd never watched Hamilton. I've listened to some of the songs. I saw Hamilton was playing in theaters the other day. So I went to the theater to watch Hamilton.
Wait, did you go alone?
I went alone. No one else was in the theater.
No.
I was there alone. So you bet I performed every single song I knew. I stood up.
One woman show.
I did. Yes, I did standing ovations. I did whatever I wanted to do because this is my world and I wasn't annoying anybody. Right. And I had the best time.
Oh, that's amazing.
I sobbed. I changed seats. There was an intermission. Let's bring those back, please. If you could relay that for me to important people, thank you.
Will do.
I have to pee. Like intermissions are necessary.
Yes.
There was a wonderful intermission. I changed seats. I stood up. I danced. I would love to see the footage. These people are like, there's a homeless woman. She doesn't look homeless, but she's acting deranged.
There's a woman in here that needs help.
Yeah. And I'm just like, honestly, send me the footage. I'll clip it. I'll clip it in right here.
No, that's how I am with like Wicked or like honestly like Phantom of the Opera.
But my thing is,
obsessed.
I'm always like socially aware. I don't want to bother people. So I feel like sometimes I take it too extreme where I don't enjoy it as much because I'm so worried about everyone else.
Right.
And there's that happy middle. But in this scenario, if there was even one person there, I would not have done it because it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
good. Let it out, girl.
It was so fun.
We live on a rock. Who cares?
We live on a rock. It was probably
what do we have? Like 60 years left? Maybe.
I hope not. Yes, I do.
Maybe?
I do. Maybe.
Who cares?
I mean, the rock itself, 60 years. There's a time clock there.
The rock has time. I'm talking about these bags of bones.
Yeah. 60 years. Easy.
Yeah.
But
maybe,
it was wonderful. If you've not seen Hamilton, I highly recommend it. It's in theaters. You have never?
Never, ever.
Watch it.
I know. I need to watch it. Everyone's like, it's amazing.
It's amazing. But Wicked really opened me up to that.
Had you never seen Wicked before?
Never seen Wicked. Never heard of it. No, I'd heard of it. I did not know the story.
Girl.
I did not know the songs except Defying Gravity, because who hasn't heard that? Yeah. I did not know that was a Wicked song. I just found it on Spotify one day and I was like, I love this song.
What?
It was a great song.
Defying Gravity genuinely got me through some like dark moments in my life.
Also me.
Yeah. Cause it's honestly like in its truest, rawest form is about leaving people behind that don't believe in you or that believe in the wrong thing and just being able to take off on your own.
That movie, it changed me.
Yeah.
And
she's been changed. For good.
And you know what? I've gone out of my way to not know what the second one's about at all. I have no idea. I can assume.
That's crazy.
I'm good at assuming. I get the gist, but I have purposely not read anything. I have not educated myself because it's a raw moment with me in the theaters being like, what's going to happen? I know what's going to happen.
That is crazy.
I know.
I saw it on Broadway and I cried. Like literally.
That's my next step.
They moved the curtains and I started crying. I was humiliated. Like I was so embarrassed. This was like a year ago. Oh. And my best friend was like, oh my God, Camille.
When I went to see Wicked, when we left, there was nothing left on my face besides snot.
Yeah.
I was sobbing. As soon as we get to the dance part where
oh my God, the Oz Dust Ball.
Never stop crying. Never stop crying after that moment. I was just like, and I'm really weird. I don't like watching movies twice. Like hardly ever. I know. But in my defense, I was not
Twilight. What?
I was not raised with television like at all. So I feel like I have a lot to watch. So I feel like it's a waste of my time. Don't hate me, filmmakers, to rewatch stuff.
No, I mean, good for you. I'm such like an anxious like movie watcher. Like honestly, like Divergent, Hunger Games, and Twilight are like my constant cycle.
I rewatch those, but like there's I know a lot of people like rewatch movies all the time. I love to watch new things.
Yeah.
I watch Wicked a couple times in theaters
it's
too,
amazing.
Which is like, I don't think I've ever done that before.
Yeah.
I even would sneak into the end of Wicked whenever I would go to a movie and I would hear it playing. I'd be like, oh no, we're going to be watching Defying Gravity when it comes on. Yeah. Sit down.
Dude, when she looks in like the green in the side of the building and she sees like her younger version, I was like,
oh, sobbing. I was already sobbing and then I didn't know I had more left in me and I did.
Yeah.
It was a great moment for me. Sad for the fact that I'm an actress and I'd never seen it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've turned down so many theater roles, auditions, because I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm scared. I'm not like you. You come and like I said, line 5. Camille's like, yes, this is line 5. Line 15, Camille knows what line 15 is. Me, I'm just like, I know what the story's about and what I'm kind of supposed to say.
Yeah, but people on like even Broadway, they mess up and they miss lines and then they're just like, okay,
and I'm not giving myself enough credit. I do know my lines. Okay. I'm just, it's different, but I just get nervous. And now I'm like, why have I been so scared of theater? So I'm opening myself up to it. Yeah. Not the singing.
I would love to do theater.
I don't trust my singing voice.
I just did an audition where I had to sing and my boss right now was like, Camille, let me see it. And I'm like, no. But then on Friday I was like, okay, fine. You can see it.
I've actually done a short film where I do sing an original song I wrote, but singing for a film, you get takes. I just don't want to sing live. That's my thing.
Okay, that's fair. Because
that's
if scary. You croak, then it's like, oh, well, I croaked.
And that's my thing. I'm like, if my pitch is off, we just take it again. And that's what we did.
Right.
When you're in theater, if I get stage fright, it is.
Yeah, then everyone's like, wow, this singer sucks. And her pitch was bad.
I can ad lib, but if my pitch is off, my pitch is off. And I just care too much about that it makes it unhealthy.
Yeah.
Like I can't even do karaoke because I'm like, I have to sound good. And that's literally not the point.
Oh my God, Gabby, we have to break you from this.
I know.
Because like, what's the worst someone's going to say? You suck?
Yes.
Gabby, you suck.
Yeah.
You have no talent. You're awful. Who cares? Okay, that's one opinion.
You're so right.
It's like, there's actors out there that you watch that you're like, you suck.
It's true.
That you think that. And it's like, lots of other people think they're amazing. And it's like, okay, that's your opinion, you know?
You know, the first thing I ever wanted to do, the first time I ever dreamed big in life, because of the way I was raised, I was finally allowed, my parents randomly would let us watch television here and there. And I watched Carrie Underwood's season of American Idol.
Yep.
When I watched her win that show, I thought to myself, I was like 16. I was like, I'm going to be a country music star. And I'm going on American Idol. And Simon, and more than that, Simon Cowell will be proud of me. Don't know why that was important, but it was.
I'm going to be a country music star. You know, I really did want to go on American Idol for a long time.
Me too.
I went to Jesus camp. and I was in like music videos, which maybe I'll show you them later.
Okay.
But it was like singing like Jesus is my ride and Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah. I mean, that's what life's about is music camp and PAing on big movies. We're doing it. We're living the dream. I don't know if you know that, but we're living the dream.
Yeah.
This is what the dream is. But thank you for coming on.
Of course.
This has been wonderful. Whenever you can talk about some of your other projects, because I know you have a lot in the works, we'll bring you back on. Maybe we'll bring your sister.
Yes.
We'll play a fun guessing game.
Girl, you better schedule an hour because if we're together, it'll just be like.
It'll be an hour. We'll play some games. It'll be fun.
Okay, great.
Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time.